I really love tea. I made Emma bring me bed tea the other day, and it was honestly a religious experience. I think I might have bed tea from now on. I can't lie, I read slum as slut, I apologise. I think you are allowed to put slut in the title. You know what? Title. In my slut landlord era. Done. Title may conflict with moderation policy. When did they change that? Oh, I thought you had to allow slut because it's like Danish for like end or something. Oh, wait. In my slut landlord one word? There we go. I can get past the censors. I thought you meant the mug. A cum slum would be worse than calling it a cum slut. A cum slum? Oh, that is like... That would be where the most depressing porn of your life takes place. Welcome to the cum slum. Oh. Right, I think I logged in to, like, do some bartending and turned the music way down, so you're not getting any music right now until we log in my cum slut landlord here. I don't know if they take cum slut. Although maybe, you know what? Go over again. In my slut landlord era, wouldn't take. But what about cum slut landlord? Change the capitalization. Done. Title may conflict. Fucker. You know what? We're doing fucking Pascal case. Cum slut landlord, all one word. Yeah, there we go, we got it. Right, let's turn up the volume on the cum sluts. How is cum slut not allowed already in this chat? I need to select this in order to interact. There we go. Let me turn up the volume so that you can actually hear anything. I mean, that looks like a insane word now, cum slut landlord, but it'll get the idea across. Music and then voice. I think the voices might have been a bit low before.
Make a wish.
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 Make a wish. That sounds fine. And it's on 5.1 surround, despite me not having 5.1 surround. And I can't change it to stereo. I assume TV would be stereo. I'll just fucking leave it. It's been fine. Except, there we go. We're in. Now, what I did off camera was bartended a while. We are still unbelievably ripped, but what I did do is I bought some celery and I trimmed myself down a bit. I don't know how I feel about it, because I can fit into coats better. Like the models work better and don't clip as much, but also I've lost a lot of the cake. Like it seems to have shrunk my bottom half more than the top half, which is a fucking scam. I wanted to keep all of the thickness on the bottom half and maybe lose a bit so the coat would fit better. Like this is the worst of both worlds, really. They never really want to do weight in video games. Like, come on. Like, give me a fat ass. Look at that. I mean, it's not unfat. It's nice. But, like, it's not a dump truck, you know? Her thighs are still immaculate. That will be a help. You can always feel the animators rolling their eyes. My wish would be to fit 17 Jaffa cakes in my mouth. That doesn't sound that hard. Like, I'm not going to say I know how big your mouth is, but, like, I think I could probably fit approaching that, because they're soft. I guess it's, like, the thing of, like, can you, not hard to do it then? Go on then. I'd have to find some vegan Jaffa cakes. But, like, Jaffa cakes are soft. They're cakes, right? So you could just sort of crush them in there, rather than... Maybe for a charity thing, or if I ever do a stream-a-thon or something, maybe that'll be something I do. New Chubby Bunny Challenge. I vaguely know what that is. That's, the marshmallow thing, right? I think I was linked on Reddit, maybe, an animated porn gif involving Chubby Bunny. That is how I found out what that was. And I went, huh, okay, I guess. Also, I keep hearing a fucking gargoyle screaming at me whenever I walk around this area, and I have no idea where it is. If you do that, have Emma in the room. Chubby Bunny is where you... Oh, it might be in the basement. A Chubby Bunny is where, if you don't know, you put a marshmallow in your mouth and then say, Chubby Bunny, and then the other person does it and they say Chubby Bunny, and the first one who can't fit another marshmallow into their mouth and say Chubby Bunny coherently loses. And then, I don't know what you have to do after that. Sexually service them? What do you do after you win? Is it like spin the bottle? Is it a sex thing? I actually don't know. I almost always assume, oh, there's a cellar? Are you back here? Where the fuck is this gargoyle? But I sort of assume all party games are sex-based. Because, you know, it's usually just bored teens doing them, right? A person died in a club here doing a cake eating contest. A lot of people, I mean, oh, sorry. I was going to make a joke and then thought it might be too disrespectful. Like, that would be fine for me to go out, depending on what type of cake you were eating, I guess. You wish they were. Marshmallows are terrible. Marshmallows are really bad. I've always hated marshmallows. Number one, they're made out of liquid bones, like fucking all that sort of nonsense. But
Stalls now open.
Why can't I open this, by the way? But also, they're just disgusting. They're like really gross. They're really, really bad. Open the fucking gate. Do I have to get a key for this? I want that key. Oh, okay. 274.74. I don't understand what that is. Love how often you look at the answer. I don't know. What is this? What have I missed? Tabbed into the wrong screen? What? What an incredible mood change. The joy of cake eating resulting in death. I wouldn't be joyful eating cake. Again, it depends. It depends on the type of cake. Like, actual food cake, I would be disgusted by having to do a competition of that. I would feel so horrible, like almost immediately. Like, I'd feel so dense and fucking disgusted, and I'd probably throw up. I really don't like cake. Where the fuck is this gargoyle? Where are you? Stop fucking yelling at me. Oh, there you are! Jesus Christ. Okay, good. Come on. I believe they were fairy cakes. Oh, that's even worse, because they're the worst, aren't they? Fantastic. Jesus. I didn't realize people would scream. I guess I am firing a rifle. Speaking of which, I want a new gun. Fairy cakes are like, are fairy cakes cupcakes? Are they the same thing? Or am I thinking of butterfly cakes? What is a fairy cake? A fairy cake is... Oh yeah, they're awful. Look how disgusting they are. A cupcake. Absolutely fucking disgusting. They might be the worst cake. So to eat dozens and dozens of them, I'm assuming to kill you, unless you just choke, which would be boring. I imagine they exploded. In my head, don't tell me how they died, but I imagine they popped like that one scene in Meaning of Life by Monty Python. If you're gonna do that, at least have like a slightly better cake. I'll eat all the cakes you despise, it's fine. Cupcakes are amazing, what the fuck. Look, I don't like any cake, but I really don't like cupcakes. A lot of people make them really shit and then let them dry out. They are often very dry. You know what I hate more than cupcakes? This will make people annoyed, and I revel in this. The thing I hate more than cupcakes is brownies. I fucking hate brownies. Emma is obsessed with brownies and eats quite a lot of them. I really despise them. I would rather go hungry than eat brownies. There are good ones. Unfollow and report. It's one of those universally beloved foods that I just have never enjoyed. What do you want? Some of these children keep asking me for autographs.
This is gonna be brilliant.
God, you're small. And I don't know how to do it. Brownies are shit unless they're warm and smothered in cream or ice cream. Ooh. See, Emma prefers them warm and covered in cream or ice cream, but will also just scarf down brownies, and I really do not like them. M-word, masturbatory. How is that the first M-word you think of? The worst is when a kid makes cupcakes and is super proud, but they're disgusting, and you've got to pretend to like them to not hurt their feelings. I just don't eat the cupcakes. I go, oh no thank you, and then walk away. I'm not cruel to children. I'm not intentionally mean to children, but like, you know, I just don't like cupcakes. I like not eating cupcakes more than I like kids. What's the first M word you think of then? Mons pubis. Moth. Moth is a better one. Moth. There we go. You do sort of forget all words when you're asked that kind of question, don't you? Again, I always think of that think of a woman sketch.
You could really do something about the way you look.
Who the fuck are you to tell me how to dress? Look at me. I could beat you to death with one fist. I know you want to fuck moths, but that is in need of censoring. I don't want to fuck moths. I just think they're adorable. Like, I want a moth the size of a dog. If a moth was the size of a dog, I would love it, sincerely. I think it would be incredible. Okay, the quote that has just come up is now a moth woman that I'd be into. Look, I specifically said that as an example of I am not a furry, but if a moth woman were, like, of all of the types of furry, like a cat woman, a dog woman, a lion woman, a fucking mantis woman, whatever types of furry there are.
I haven't met many people
of
who didn't
those,
express
I'd
wonders
probably
for you.
choose a moth woman. But that doesn't say I'd rather choose a human, I think. But if a hot moth person offered, I'd be more likely than slave rescue. Hang on.
Lending your fellow citizens a helping hand.
Sure,
It's
fuck it.
slavers,
Why not? We'll do.
snatching
This
away
isn't
honest
helping
folk they
argument.
are.
It's like
Heck
how
of
I
a
said that. Like, I'm not a
Marvellous.
scaly
Very
or a
civic-minded of you,
furry,
I must say.
but I'd rather have sex with an Argonian than a Khajiit. I don't want to have sex with either of them. I don't want either of those things. Both of them would make me sad, but if I had to choose one or the two, then I'd go, okay, fine, snake woman, then fine, go with that. Also, we have discovered on this stream that lizards and snakes have 2 clits. So make of that
I've
what you will.
written down the slaver's last known location on this note.
Okay, we're going to fight some slavers, I guess, before we go to the end game. Civilian rescue details. This location will reveal the location of the hard labor camp. Sure, I'll do that. Let's do that now. Oh, good, cat ears. God damn it. Jingles, please. Always got to bring up the 2 clits. It's just the most interesting thing about snakes, I think, is that they have 2 penises and 2 clits. I don't know what this says about me. I find the 2 clits more fascinating than the 2 penises. I'm sure lots of things have... A lot of animals have weird penises. Cats have weird fucking penises. Fucking echidnas have the most bizarre penises you've ever seen in your life. But it's interesting to know that an animal has 2 clits. That's interesting to me. I will share this fact at dinner time. A tale of 2 clitties. Oh god, clitties is not a good word. Itty bitty clitties. There's not really that much different from a clit and a penis when you get down to it. Exactly, a clit is like, you know, it's like when they separate in the womb. Like I guess it's like a clit is like, a clit is to a penis what fruit squash is to fresh squeezed juice, right? It's like more concentrated, I think, from what I know. Albion needs you to save its citizens. Rescue the slaves being held at the camp on the Bandit Coast. Sure, risk level 2, why
Better
not?
get a move on before the poor sods are sold. Or worse.
Is that a thing that can happen? Not from concentrate, exactly. Or maybe a penis is like, you know, that cheap Tesco, like, orange juice that's just in, like, an everyday essentials thing and it tastes like battery acid. And then a clit is Ribena, I suppose. Yeah, I'll fucking incorporate that into my worldview, I suppose. Let's go to quest maps. Make sure we have the right quest on. Yep, slave rescue, travel 67 hours. Fuck it, fine, whatever. Please, for the love of fuck, poor Emma. What does that make Vimto? Maybe a British clit? Because I've never seen Vimto. The only time I've ever seen Vimto is when it's in cheesecake in Iceland, and that looks cursed. My mum says I can't come hang out here no more. I think is Vimto basically the same as Ribena? My blood pressure's never been higher. Ah, Jesus, I forgot. We're fighting in a fucking fantasy game. Let's just... Headshot, maybe? There we go. Amazing. Okay, all going pretty well. I am doing this quest in order to gain the money to buy a better gun, by the way.
consequences.
So it hopefully won't take me too much longer to kill these people.
Shooting's gonna kill ya.
The shooting's gonna kill ya! Shootings usually do that, yes. There we go. Nice and easy. A British clit. I mean, yeah, like, Vimto is very British. I don't think you can get Vimto here. British sexy clit, Channel 4. It was tasteful. That clip was not tasteful. I must have that saved somewhere. Quote scribes overwhelmed the last 5 minutes. They make it in Manchester. There we go. 700 quotes. Jesus. Right, let's try and headshot them. I've forgotten how. There we go. That's how.
I'm really gonna get you now.
Holy shit, I'm actually doing it. Look at this. I'm doing it. Everybody, I did it. I did like a series of headshots and it worked. I'm so proud of myself. There we fucking go. We are a genius now. We will never lose a fight again. Stop casting spells accidentally. Sometimes when I come here, I feel like I'm watching the show Naked Attraction on Channel 4. That's bizarre that existed, right? That was... If you don't know, Naked Attraction was a show where I think people would just show each other their genitals, and that was the basis of the dating show. Like, they'd bring out a woman or a man. I think there was, like, they would do the opposite sexes, is how it would work. So they'd bring out a guy and then show him just a panel of vaginas, like with like a screen covering the top half, or maybe the boobs up and then thighs down. So you just see the vagina and the boobs. And then the guy would be like, yeah, I think I'm looking for someone who looks a bit like number 4. I think that would be nice, yeah. And then the host would be like, well, what do you think you'd like about number 4? I like the size of her nipples, and I think the folds of the labia look quite nice. And then it would switch genders or sexes or whatever, and it would just be like, oh yeah, his bed end looks quite thick, so I think I'd like to go with that one, please, number 6. And then they'd show maybe a date. I never really watched it. I doubt it ever really worked out, because that's not really how I would choose a partner, but sure, whatever. Oh my goodness, this was real. This aired and might still be on the air. I tried to think of the most British way I could describe that, and thick bell end is what came out of my mouth. So sorry for that. British TV is unhinged. There's been a few of those. Naked Attraction is the most famous one. There's a few more bizarre dating shows like that, isn't there? Sometimes Channel 4 gets a bit eugenic. It's a British national TV station. It would be weird if they didn't. You just sort of expect that. Ooh, boys! Right, kill him, and then run. Shoot him! Right, it's kind of working again. Headshot, and headshot. Maybe focus on the one that's right fucking in front of you. There we go. And then headshot. Holy shit, this is so fucking powerful. This is so incredibly powerful. Yes, I think I have seen that one. The one where they're dressed as animals for the dates, and then they see each other at the very end as they would normally. Yeah, it's a Netflix one. I don't even know if that one is English. It's bizarre. I kind of love it. It's a bit like The Masked Singer, but with more fucking. Although I imagine...
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Like, if you're on The Masked Singer, you'd probably do some stuff in the outfit. You know, anything like that. It's wacky. You'd do something in the outfit. It's like I imagine the people have fucked the Muppets. I don't know who, but I imagine people have. Whoever plays Big Bird has been involved in some stuff, I'm sure. And the Teletubbies. Anything with like a big costume. I imagine it would be at least interesting to try. Maybe in character. Ooh, a key! A large metal key. Okay. Didn't a Teletubby get fired for that sort of thing? Or am I thinking about when they fired a Teletubby for acting too gay? Maybe. Something like that. I think maybe a Barney, the dinosaur, got fired for being a sex pest. This is all slender. So don't pay attention to any of it. Take that, woke moralists. We'll see who fucks who. Take that, woke moralists. Maybe you could do like Frank Oz and Jim Henson doing role play with each other, with Miss Piggy and Kermit. Of course, you'd imagine this with your crush on Miss Piggy. Miss Piggy is the only one. So I'm not going to say, I don't want anybody describing me as like a Muppet lover, but I'm just going to say the only hot Muppet is Miss Piggy, but she is quite hot. Here's a controversial opinion. Mr. Blobby for sure. Mr. Blobby, surprising no one, is not hot. Muppet fucker. Like, look at watch Muppet Treasure Island and try and say Miss Piggy isn't hot. There's that scene where Kermit and Miss Piggy are hanging upside down together. And it's the camera really focuses in on Miss Piggy's thighs. And I can see why, but like, it really does. And there's a running joke throughout that movie that everybody wants to fuck Miss Piggy. Like, Tim Curry openly lusts after her, hits on her constantly, and it is joked about how they have fucked in the past. Same with basically every character in that movie.
Please!
Right, I'll free you. What do you want?
Oh,
no,
Thank you
I'm a
so
slave.
much.
Help. Just get out yourself. You could gnaw through the bars. Oh, renown point 750. That's pretty good. That was it. That was the quest. Oh, there's a Mrs. Blobby and Blobby Offspring. I think I was linked at one point to a game, like an abandonedware game, where you were going through Blobby World. It might have been for like the Commodore 64 or something, and you would have to like take control of Blobby's son and stuff, which means that Blobby has had sex, unless they produce asexually and they sort of bud off each other, like weird, gross amoebas. Hardline US evangelist Jerry Falwell attacked the show, warning parents that Tinky Winky is purple, the gay pride colour. The gay pride colour is purple. What? Famously, they have a lot of colours, and his antenna is shaped like a triangle. The gay pride symbol. Are they talking about the fucking, like, Nazi camp badges? Tinky Winky, the OG gay icon. OJ was not a gay icon. I would like to make that clear. He also had a handbag. That is true. Yes, yes, that's why the triangle is used in a modern sense as well. It's sort of reclaiming it. The pink triangle, I think it was. They had like a little badge system that they used because they were freaks. And so now they're all being reclaimed. The handbag was huge. It was a big handbag. I used to watch Teletubbies, I think, when I was very young. I don't really remember it. But I remember my favourite was Poe. I liked Poe a lot. It's... What the fuck are the others? Tinky Winky, Dipsy, La La, Poe. Poe had the scooter, which I thought was cool, because I had a scooter. I think Lala just had like a big fucking ball or something, which sucks. Dipsy had a hat, which also sucks. Tinky Winky had a handbag, also sucks. The only one who had something fun was Poe. I don't want to play with a fucking beach ball. I want to go around on a scooter. That's cool. I think my actual favourite was Nunu, though. I like Nunu. Poe was like the baby, yes. Everyone loved Poe for some reason. I think Emma also loved Poe. Maybe it's just a thing that people always like Poe the best. Tinky Winky. I love Nunu. Nunu's great. Nunu is great. Nunu would come over and like clear up their sloppy messes or whatever. He seemed to be the only sensible one. And even as a child, I think I appreciated that. That the rest of them would just fucking die if it weren't for Nunu. Fucking get a headshot. Jesus Christ. Oh, it's going bad. I remember when Teletubbies first came out. Oh, I do not. I was 9 or 10. When did Teletubbies come out? Wasn't like the early 90s or something? Switch targets, you prick. What's wrong with you? There we go. Fucking Jesus Christ. I'm starting to get the hang of it a little bit more, but I am also fucking it up quite badly. I remember the outrage. I vaguely recall an episode of Have I Got News for You? Hang on. Getting loads of complaints because they'd edited William Hague into the face of the sun and kids started crying. Oh, I thought it was earlier than 1997. So I was born when Teletubbies aired. I was one. I was one when Teletubbies came out. Looks so pink and tasty. Are you? I haven't seen the message. Are you talking about Tubby Custard? Yep, you wanted that Tubby Custard so bad. Tubby Custard. You know, I always wanted Tubby Toast. I liked Tubby Toast. I thought Tubby Toast looked fucking cool. I think I would ask for Tubby Toast and then my parents would go, that's not real, and I would get sad. It's not that old, I was like 5. Tubby Toast and Tubby Custard. Hang on. I just love toast. Like fairy cakes. Ugh. Toast, yes. Tubby Toast. Yeah, these things. These look kind of nice. I mean, it's just toast, right? Although it looks a little bit like a pancake, which I also don't like. What is a Tubby Toast made out of? I'm assuming they were just plastic discs and the fucking... What is Tubby Toast? A round piece of toasted bread with a smiley face on it. Fair enough. Rarely it has a frowning face on it. I would say, Emma and I, we rewatched a couple of episodes of Teletubbies as a joke about a year ago, and it is fucking weird to watch. Like, it feels like you're watching a strange David Lynch dystopic fiction thing. Like, it's number one, really badly made, but number two, really creepy, like really unsettling. There's something really off-putting about it that I don't like. That's not the toast quote I was hoping for. Reverse birthing is a fetish. I know for a fact it is, yes. Toast sandwich, it's a fucking pancake. I love a toast sandwich. And again, just for anybody new, I don't mean a toasted sandwich or a toasty. I mean the Victorian invalid meal from the Victorian cooking book, where you put a slice of toast, salt and pepper in between 2 slices of plain white bread. I love it. Victorian what now? It is described in the invalid meals section, which is very funny for me. It's such a horrible thing to call it. But it's like simple cooking for simple folk. And then there's a section at the back that's like cooking for invalids. It's like a toast sandwich. This will be mild on the palate for the housebound. And I was like, oh Jesus. Fucking hell. It's really funny. It's Mrs. Beaton, who is a weird person from what I remember. Come on, fucking die. Oh, there's so many of them! I'm basically just gaining money here and experience, because again, I want a better gun than this. But yeah, I would recommend the toast sandwich, genuinely. Not even as a joke, I would genuinely recommend everybody try the toast sandwich. It's cheap. It's cheap and satisfying, sort of.
Your chickens yet.
Don't count your chickens yet. There we go. I guess I should probably travel back. Let's level up for a second. How do I... Your dog is hurt. Oh, fucking you do anything. Come on. Let me patch you up. Do I have anything to patch him up? Whatever, you have a broken leg now. Oh, no, it's appeared. Never mind. Come on. Stop fucking moving on it then. Oh, I'm limping. Let me just walk around more. Shh, stop it. There. Do I have anything to heal you? Am I just going to feed you some Calpol? I saw a headline this morning that Calpol is the most shoplifted thing from British supermarkets right now, which is one of the bleakest sentences I've ever read, but it did remind me how delicious Calpol is. A sandwich is supposed to have things other than more toast in it. More toast? Some countries, not Ireland, but toast their bread anytime they make a sandwich. Very weird. Instead of having just like lovely soft bread. Maybe it's because their bread sucks. That's awful to know. Yes, it is awful knowledge. I shoplift strepsils because they're like £6. That is so fucking expensive. Strepsils? Aren't strepsils just glorified soothers or halls? Do they even have any medicine in them? Jesus, they're £6? I haven't bought strepsils in a long time. I would also steal those. Strepsils is just pure sugar. They're a bit more medical, but yeah, basically. I think Halls here. I bought Halls recently because I had a sore throat. They're 80 cents a pack or something. Any more and I wouldn't consider it worth it, to be honest. So I get it. Oh, the headshots are so useful. Fuck me. Oh, is my dog eating them? Okay, maybe my dog is useful. Baraka should be nicked for sure. I've never had a Baraka. I think it's basically just a fizzy multivitamin. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's for like hangovers. Like £6 now. I think it's basically fine to steal things from shops. I don't do it because I'm a coward, but like, it's basically fine to steal things from shops, right? Who cares? Like, if you see somebody shoplifting, especially medicine or child stuff, No, you didn't see them. You never said them. No, if somebody comes and asks you, no, you didn't. Tend to be sold in newsagents more than supermarkets. Fisherman's Friend, do you have that in this part of the world? I have seen Fisherman's Friend, I've never had them. I assume they're basically the same thing, right? Like, are they just hauls or soothers again? At self-checkouts, everything is a brown onion. How do you scam a self-checkout? This is illegal life pro tips. How do you scam a self-checkout? Because I always go to self-checkouts because I'm terrified of people. But, like, they have the weight scales, right? So how would you do that? I guess you just wouldn't put it on the scales. You'd put it directly in a bag at your feet. Nobody fucking cares. I know people who work in Tesco, and if somebody stole in front of them, they would literally feel nothing. Like, nobody would fucking care. They super care about the machines now. Yeah, probably people. Maybe they have the snitchiest of people in shops. Maybe they've bred people for snitchness. As soon as they realized everyone couldn't afford the 2 times pricing. If I didn't have a Tesco club card, I would never walk into the room of Tesco, the building. And even then, it's still expensive. What they did was they increased everything to a huge amount of money and then made the Tesco club card bring it down to approaching normal. But, you know, occasionally I'll go in there. Quite a lot of my meals come from the reduced to clear section in Tesco, the reduced to clear fridge. For some reason, in my Tesco, there's always a lot of like vegan meats and stuff in the reduced to clear fridge, so I'll just buy shit from there and then just eat that over the next couple of days. It's great. I spend an average of like €5 in Tesco every time I go. Mainly I prefer Aldi though. I think Aldi might be the best supermarket. It's just so good. I love Aldi. As soon as they realized everyone couldn't afford their 2 times pricing, so went through the worst winter and they were all full price. Our reduced section had Christmas mince well into fucking August last year. What is Christmas mince? Oh, you don't mean fucking that horrible fruit shit, right? Mincemeat. That is worse than no food. Again, it's one of those foods like fairy cakes or brownies. I'd rather go hungry. Awful. Jarred mince. Oh, really horrible. Come on, just shoot him. There we go. That's what we want. And then you... Oh, it's going so well now. I'm so glad I got this skill up. I remember being so fucking, not just disappointed, but almost angry when I first received a mince pie as a kid. I went, oh, a mince pie, that sounds lovely. I've had mince pies before, and then bit into it and it was fruit and sugar and like fucking dried bits of raisin and stuff like that. I felt so disgusted. I think I might have spat it out. I was like, this is false advertising. I hate it. Mince should be meat. No, exactly. You were just angry it wasn't savory? Yes, I was. I was like, oh, a mince pie, that sounds lovely. There's going to be some gravy in some pastry, and in the gravy there is going to be some mince. You know, what everybody recognizes as mince. But no, it's mince meat, which is for some reason fruit and sugar. Exactly, fruit and sugar. What horror. One time at Woolies, we were like, oh, can't find chilies on here, and the staff person was like, I'll just chuck it in. Good. Hello, wheat as well. Welcome. Expecting boiled mincemeat. I would have preferred that. Like if you just put like a pie crust, right? Like an empty pie crust, some gravy, even some boiled mince in there, and then just put the lid on and shook it a little. That would be nicer than whatever a mince pie is. I hate mince pies. We should have enough XP after this to basically be the highest level in the game, I think.
Sack of gold.
Probably not, that's an exaggeration. Come on, kill them all. Blow off their faces. Ow. I said blow off their face and I notice you're not doing that. Thank you. Never had a mince pie, but they sound nice. I associate them with being British, to be honest. I don't know if they're a thing everywhere. Hello, Crown, as well, welcome. Shout outs for everybody in chat. I think a weird thing about my stream is that virtually everybody who comes here seems to be a streamer. Like, I think most of the people in chat right now are other streamers. So basically, go through the list of people, instead of shouting out everybody, go through the list of everybody that's in chat and follow them all. Or type !friends. A lot of you are on there, more of you should be. That seems to be how it is for 10 to 30 viewer range. Yes, it's just other streamers chilling out. Which is nice. I like it. Do I need to go up here? I don't think I'm really doing anything here. I am just grinding up levels. Fucking hell, what was that? Was that a boy? Did a boy just shoot at me? Whatever it's for. How much money do we have now? 40 grand. That should be enough. That's why I've stopped shouting people out. Yes, exactly. There's a loot. A loot. Or are you trying to say a lot? Because that could be either. We're all just banding together in the comfort and warmth of other streamers. Hello, pals, for whom I practically all follow. Okay, that was the thing. I'm just going to travel back, I guess. Quest maps. Let's hand in the thing. Do I need to hand in the thing? I don't think so. Quests. No. Let's do one more side quest. But first, let's go back to the shop. As I think I want to buy a gun. Better gun, please. Regions. Go to Bowerston Market, I think is where I want to go. Town Square. It will probably be bright by the time we're there. Yippee. I am loving this game, by the way, if you don't know, because I haven't really been talking about the game that much. I've been talking about, for some reason, snake clits again. I'm sorry for that, but I am loving this game.
New around here, aren't you?
I wonder if we'll ever get to the point
There's a job
where we can
opening
just
if
graft,
you're interested.
like, more clits to us. Like, they've got to be working on that, right? Like, make the entire palm of your hand a clit. Or just, like, you know, like lotus pods, where it's just like all the little knobs and holes and stuff, but each knob is a clit. Or like a clit glove or something. You know, something like that. Surely they're working on it, good nice. Not like that, but redirecting nerves is a part of bottom surgery. Like, I get, yeah, like that could lead to some cool nonsense. Having a... Isn't that the plot of that very old porn movie? I think it's called Deep Throat. I think the plot of that, I've never seen it, you'll be shocked to know, this 70s porn movie. Is that a bee or a fly? Sorry, I got distracted. I think it's the plot of the movie is that they have a clit in the back of their throat, maybe? Like as a mutation?
But still, it'd be
I don't know, just put clits everywhere. It's fun. I think the human foot's pretty good. See, out of contest, that quote sounds like it's a foot fetish thing, when it was merely just an appreciation of design over the hoof. A bee or a fly. Dreya was thinking of clits. Well, I saw a bumblebee while I was hanging out laundry this morning, and I followed it around for a minute and a half. There was laundry still to be hung up. I saw a bumblebee and went, and then just kind of wandered around my garden in a circle while a bumblebee flew from flower to flower. It was quite nice. I enjoyed it. Oh, there it is again. On the earlobes would be interesting. Oh, Jesus. That, I don't know why. I think that's the worst place I could think of. Other than like tear ducts or something really fucked up. Proud to support Irish. Disconnected from Xbox Live? Why? I mean, it doesn't matter, but why? That implies something's gone wrong. Like, there's not many places that would be really bad, but earlobes, ugh. Following bonus has been removed. Who cares? My cats chased a wasp today in the flat and needed to be shut out of the room it was in so they wouldn't be stung. Oh, Pebble has never fought a wasp, but she has headbutted bumblebees. I don't know why. At least 3 times? Pebble, well, 2 times Pebble has walked up to a bumblebee as it sat on a flower and like buzzed from like dandelion to dandelion. She, I suppose, decided that she wanted to eat the dandelions, and so she went up and headbutted the bumblebee. Wow. And the bumblebee just looked shocked and then flew off. And then one time, the grass was quite long. I hadn't cut the grass in a while, and Pebble was wandering around, stood up on like a little lump in the ground, and a bumblebee was there, and they both kind of frightened each other and went, weh! And like, she like stood up on her hind legs, and the bumblebee just kind of hovered there, and then they both went away. So that one was mutual. But she's never encountered a wasp, I think. Would love a clit, seems like a laugh. See, I mean, yeah, I mean, it is basically the same, right, as a penis. Yeah, it's just a mini dick, exactly. Like, I think you can grow them. Like, I think testosterone or something involved in transitioning is like that plant food that you feed to like crops, but for a clit. Like it makes it like I think the phrase that was used in chat at one point was monster clit, which is just a bizarre thing that I can reference back. But yeah, that's the thing. But like they're basically just like if you if you concentrated it down like a Ribena, like instead of having like a tall glass of tall to some people, if you have a tall glass of juice, like, you know, but then you shrunk it down into like the barest concentrated Ribena, that's a clit. They're analogous embryonically. Yes, everyone is a cock cordial, exactly. Sometimes why do you speak? But it is that. It's like yeah, in the womb, in utero, that is, we all start out as biologically female, I think. I think this is what happens, right? You start off, it's why boys have nipples, right? That's why boys have nipples in the first place. In utero, when you're a little fetus and you're going and kicking around in the womb or whatever you do, you it's quite late into it that the testosterone or whatever or the other stuff. Yeah, exactly. No, biologically female, but you know what I mean. You have all the parts or whatever for a while, and then you kind of section off a bit. Like,
some of my friends are thinking of starting
it's why they're basically the same. You know, a penis and a clit is kind of just a more concentrated version, and why we have nipples. All genders have nipples, that kind of thing. And the seam between the balls and bum, that weird line that looks like you've been stitched up. That one, yeah. I was always very confused by that. I think when I was a child, I went, have I been sewn up? That thing. Yeah, it's all there. What am I doing? Where the fuck am I? Oh yeah, I wanted to buy a gun. Let's go buy a gun, see if there's a gun available. I think I saw, the reason I thought of this is because I saw rifle traders up here sometime when I was off camera. And I didn't talk to any, but you know, a ball sack is just a labia pouch. Oh, God. I guess... Sorry, I'm about to say something that's too gross, genuinely.
Dumpling.
You could sort of turn, depending on what your labia looks like, you could turn it into a pouch using piercings and like get like a purse clasp on it. So you could sort of like, or like those things that are on some shirts, you know, like the pop buttons that aren't buttons where you button them up, but they sort of like clip into each other and then go like when you take them out. You could sort of do that and then just like, I don't know, hold some Tic Tacs or something in it. Please don't become a surgeon. Not saying it would be massively useful. Anyway, here are the traders, by the way. Pistol trader, not what I want, but maybe. Okay, Ed Gein. Jesus.
I think we have a mutual understanding.
You're a trader. Rifle trader, there we go. That's what I wanted. How much is the best rifle you have? Master rifle turret. Master turret rifle.
I recommend purchasing.
These are the same. Why are they different prices? Oh, it has more augment slots. I can just buy this right now, I think. Amazing. My ears have never heard words combined like this. I think the best weapon shop is in Westcliff. I might go to Westcliff then. Oh, we also gentrified that, or at least, you know, tried to gentrify it. But this is not that expensive. And how good is it? If I go to the info. 75 damage per bullet. It has 6 ammo capacity instead of the 1 that I have, I think. Gotta pop off to see the fam and drop a present. Have a lovely day, Crown. Thanks for joining. 1.1 reload, 50 range. What's mine? Mine is like a shit rifle. I don't even think you can buy mine anymore. What's my rifle? Let me just check. My rifle is... weapons down here. Where's weapons? It's in a separate thing. Again, Jesus Christ. Dab. Okay, don't have a nice time. Ranged. I have a flintlock rifle, which is 68 damage, which is still quite okay. Ammo capacity 1. Okay, not great. Okay, fine. Reload time 0.9, range 60. Maybe the turret rifle is better then. It has less range, but a bit more damage and then way more ammo capacity, so I could like rattle off shots. Is it worth it? And I've never used an augmentation. I'm gonna put an augmentation on it if I buy it.
Oh,
So
Fuck it, I'm gonna buy it.
I'm
Just because
happy to
I'm going
serve.
into the late game, I think. Master Clockwork Rifle is not as good. Master Turret Rifle is just the same, but without the augments. Fuck it, I'll buy this. Master Turret Rifle. The
recommend
rotating ones are for
purchasing
spam firing, basically. Good for me. Equip and continue. What's the X button? That's the X button. I don't know where the buttons are. You now have a weapon with augment slots. How long have we been playing this game and that has never popped up before? If any of them are empty, you can attach augments to endow it with unique powers. The number of slots next to the item's name tells you how many augments it can hold. Once an augment is attached, you won't be able to remove it. Let's see what I have. I'm sure I've picked some up in the past. That was a lot of money I just spent. I am a slum landlord now. I own quite a lot of Bowerston, but it still doesn't seem to be that much money as I log off every day, which is kind of annoying. Items. Augments? I have 2 of them. Bewitching augment. Does that make people horny? Is it like, that gas that they use in Austin Powers? You know, where he's fighting the fembots, and at one point their like nipples flip up and they're like tubes, and they like spray a pink mist over him and he's like bewitched by them and he's like and then they start firing bullets from their nipples or something. I found that so funny as a kid. So funny. I tried to watch Austin Powers again fairly recently and I had to turn it off after 15 minutes because I found it so aggravating. Bewitching augment. What does it does? Make you more attractive. Ooh, okay. It is that. It's machine gun jubblies or whatever it was called. You inflict fire instead of normal damage to enemies. Prone to scarring. How good is that? More attractive. I don't need to be more attractive. I am the hottest character that's ever existed in a game. Maybe fire damage? It's only 2 star. There's a stone seller in Bowerston Market. There we go. Let's go check some more. Bye. Don't need any other of your stuff. See, I'm making 1,600 every so often, which is fine. There's good versions of all the ones with minuses. So they won't scare me, I guess. I guess is this like, if I fire it, it'll like burn my fingers or something. Like Michael Jackson. Is that a rumor? That Michael Jackson would wear that one white glove because he was injured in some sort of accident? Like a pyrotechnic display, and so he had a fucked up hand? Maybe. Or is that a bit like the whole ex-celebrity removed their ribs so they could suck themselves off thing? Because you don't need to remove your ribs in order to suck your own genitals.
Same to you, sweetheart.
Maybe if you have a vagina. But
mind if I copy
maybe
your
then you'd
haircut?
need to remove a rib. But I think you can just get into yoga, right? Are you admitting something? No. But I am not fit enough. But if you are relatively fit and stretchy, if you get into yoga and do some stretches and stuff, I think it's not that hard, right? That's what I've heard when I possibly looked this up. Spaceship just blew up. No one hurt. What, in real life? This is a spaceship that just blew up? Was it SpaceX? Because they're good at blowing them up. Although so are NASA, to be fair. Right, where is this stone person? Stone cutter. Stone cutter. That's the meat trader. Yes, SpaceX. There we go. It seems pretty hard to do, to be honest. Look, I'm just gonna say it. Literally everybody on the planet has tried at one point or another. So there's no shame. But it does seem, if you're not stretchy and slim, it's probably quite difficult. Like, I'm not gonna lie to everybody, and we're not gonna deny basic knowledge like that.
Hello.
We've all been teenagers. Right, where am I? Where the fuck is the stone cutter? I need to do this. I can neither confirm nor deny. Miscellaneous shop? Maybe there's so many fucking shops in here is the problem. There's also quests around, but they might just be jobs. I think they're marked with the same thing. You're the one digging here. Down here, maybe? At the back? Where's the back of a town? It's a circle, isn't it? Oh, here we go. I think this might be it.
Just let me know if I can help.
Oh, I'm just in your house. I'm sorry. I didn't realize. Are you the cutter? You're the cutter. Fantastic.
I'm pleased to serve.
Buy items. I'm a little bit low on money now, but, you know, we can still buy something. Okay, already this is better. To gain benefits, its name is catchy and violates no copyrights. I don't get this. Flame augment. Were they sued, possibly? Killer watt. Is this electricity? It is. Cursed warrior? Your practical and studied approach to battle learns you more experience. Ooh. Gradually depleting your health. No, thank you. Lucky charm, golden touch. Oh, fuck me. Reward you with gold for every kill. We're getting that. Sorry, but we are. We're getting that. Thank you.
Excellent choice.
We are going to be the ultimate landlord. We're going to shoot people who can't pay their rent, and it's going to bleed them of money. Items. Augments. Golden touch. Put on gun. Successfully applied. Fantastic. Now, how does this look? It's very cool. Oh, sorry. They're very angry.
Okay.
Oh, a child saw a gun. Shut up. You live in a world of horrible monsters like us. Why does everybody want to marry me? I guess I do look like this. If you saw somebody walking down the street who looked exactly like this, you would instantly want to marry them. Also probably famous. Yes, okay. That makes sense. But I mean, also, just look at me. Look how fucking cool I could do without the tattoos. I don't really like the arm tattoo very much. I wouldn't mind keeping the boob tattoos. The boob tattoos are actually all right there. I think they look fine. The arm tattoo is a bit tacky. Maybe these on the back? There's a lot of empty space there. Or thigh tattoos? Maybe I could tattoo some socks on me? I don't know. I've never gotten a tattoo. Right, let's see what quests we can do now. Quests. And I'm not going to do all of these. Temple of Shadows, Defender of the Light, Ripper and his Bandits, The Archaeologist, Shooting Range, fuck that. Donating to Light, Sculptor. Let's do... no. Help Ripper's Bandit Crew. I've been kind of good in this one, so we'll do Cold Comfort Farmer. And then we'll go on and do, like, the rest of the main quest, I suppose. Cold Comfort Farmer. Yes, please. You haven't found this location yet. Oh, fuck me. Really? Where is it? This is your primary quest. You haven't where is it? Oh, no. God damn it. Where's the quest? Could you give me, like, a wide view of the map so I know where to go? Follow the glowing trail. This could take a bit. We'll see. Instantly regretting this. Any more I heard a gargoyle? I almost said a goblin there. There's a gargoyle somewhere. Maybe. Can I get down there? It's probably on the fucking bridge. I don't know why I care. What's my quest for killing gargoyles? Is it like 10? I might be nearly there, actually. Can I... Where the fuck are you? Where do gargoyles usually sit? I mean, on drain pipes, right? God. I don't know why I do that. Sometimes I will look around corners or crane my neck up in order to see around things in games, despite that making no difference whatsoever. Wait, up here? Are my earphones on right? Talk again. Shut up. Don't touch my dog. I need to hear. I need to use my ears. Shh.
Look at that.
Shh.
I like playing with my toys.
Fucking hell. Christ, the noise pollution. Oh, there's a dive prompt there. I might do that. Just because, why not? Is it here in this slum area? Here? There you are! Okay, I got it. I got it. Fuck you.
Don't try my patience.
There we go. 9 gargoyles destroyed. Amazing. Stop casting spells. Dig up these people's homes instead. These people seem well off. Let's steal their things. This is the opposite of stealing from Tesco. This is noticing someone that has stolen some beans or something from Tesco and then following them into the car park, beating them up and taking the beans. A pretty necklace. Cool. Thanks for that, I guess. Is there fishing in this game? There was fishing in the first game. I could see myself getting into fishing. Maybe not on camera. That doesn't sound that interesting. But there is a dive button. That was underwhelming, to be honest. That there's diving instead. How do I dive? Do I need a helmet? Maybe I need one of those old-fashioned bell helmets. Oh god, how do I leave? Oh Jesus Christ, this was a horrible mistake. Where do I... How do I get out of here? Over there, maybe? Looks like there's some steps. How fast can I swim? Oh, quite fast, never mind. Almost every bit of water has some. You find a splishy spot. Like the, like in the first game with fishing then. There's like a little sparkly little area. Get onto the fucking docks. Oh, there's a quest, hang on. Is this closer, maybe? What do you want?
Blimey, look who it is.
Oh.
You were just a nipper last time I saw you. Running around with that sister of yours.
You look kind of the same age as me.
You remember old Arthur, don't you? Sure you do.
Yes, I remember this fucker.
Now,
apparently this town could have been a lot worse off.
These friends of mine, fine fellas to the last, they've fallen into a touch of vexation during a routine commercial transaction. You know how it is. Certain commodity needs to be got hold of, and the proprietor is, shall we say, disinclined to flog it off to said gentleman.
I hate this guy in his cockney
like
charm.
The whole economy
Fuck off.
collapses.
You're already annoying me, to be honest. Bye. Please. Is that your orphan? You know, every cockney gang has to have, like, some orphans to do errands. Are you following me? Get the fuck away from me. Right, let's go. Let's go do this quest, shall we? We've spent 5 minutes finding a fucking gargoyle and then diving in a puddle. I remember when I would walk around Cork City as a kid, I always wanted to do that. Like, not dive in puddles, but dive into the river. And then I learned very quickly that if you dive into the river, you have to take a chemical bath, and it kind of cured me of that desire. That was a thing I really wanted to for a while. I just like swimming, and I like the idea of just being able to swim in, like, public available water. It's just quite nice. But I remember watching a competition where people would swim across the River Lee, or like down a length of the River Lee, which is the river that goes through Cork City. And after they came out of it, some people in hazmat suits, like, shot some hot air at them and then took them into a tent. And I was like, Jesus, that's probably not good to swim in then, to be honest. Oh, there were so many of the doors as well that we haven't really looked at. There was a door that wanted us to do dog tricks. I don't need to take care of you. Oh, we never leveled up either. Hang on. Let me level up as well. There's so much things. Strength or skill? Let's do... Okay, we already have all of that. Give me more accuracy. Holy shit. That is so good. Can I do anything else? Can't experience. Fine, whatever. That's still really good. I have a really nice book called Wild Swimming. All the places you can swim without needing your stomach pumped. Which is depressingly few places in Britain, right? Isn't Britain full of sewage now? Like, I think that's a thing, that Britain has just been dumping sewage on its own beaches for the last, like, 2 years. Very few. Oh, because Ireland was like that for a while. My local beach did not have its blue flag for like 4 or 5 years, considering that I am a beach town. I am in a beach town, which made a lot of its money through tourism, and then fucking devastated itself by letting the water get so toxic that you couldn't swim in it. But now it's fine. We had a pause on it for a few years. Oh, God. I think it was the Tories who just went, yeah, dump everything again, right? Like, we don't need beaches. Very few, yes. Oh, I think I'm gonna try and go swimming again soon. New job available, civilian. Have I been to Brightwood before then? I thought I had. I guess it must be past here somewhere. I'm gonna go swimming again this year, because I didn't last year at all. I just don't like being out in public, and
Glad to see you.
being in the fucking shorts and having to deal with the beach. And then if you go to a swimming pool, you're just swimming in other people's fucking spit and sweat and filth, and there's even less space around. You have to deal with the chemicals and showering before and after. It's such a fucking annoyance. But I do like swimming a lot. It's just the more I think about it, the more I realize I'm gonna have to go through all of that to swim. I wish I just had a pool, basically, in my back garden or something. But I am poor, and that is not an option. You know, I live in Ireland, so it is possible to swim in the sea for about 2 months. Or for about 2 months of the year, it doesn't give you hypothermia. So I'm gonna do it. During summer, I'm gonna, like, I guess I'll have to buy a fucking swimsuit. Oh, God. How much are they? Oh, God. I do like swimming, though. Where's the thing going? Where am I supposed to go? Over this way. It's probably the only form of exercise I legitimately, genuinely enjoy. Because, you know, I've lifted weights before, I've done strength training and still very occasionally do. It's fine. It's okay. It's you know, kind of enjoyable. I have done cardio, like running and cycling and shit. That fucking sucks. Hate every second of that. Swimming is genuinely lovely. Swimming is like a fun activity that I enjoy doing. What is this?
What? If you're back to taunt me, you'll regret it. What do you want then?
I think I'm saving you. Oh yeah, bring Ripper to justice. Sure, fine. Swim with wetsuits? Can swim in winter then? Yeah, but then I'd have to wear a wetsuit. And I think wetsuits are one of the coolest and hottest looking items of clothing. But I think I would be too embarrassed and self-conscious to wear a wetsuit. I've worn a wetsuit once or twice in my life, but when I was very young. When I was when they taught me to surf in school, I wore a wetsuit.
I've sent my son away until it's safe. Until I've done what needs to be done.
I like your voice.
I was a guard for 30 years, and I've dealt with a lot of bandits. But Ripper, that bastard is something else.
He reminds me, who's that guy? Who's the guy in all of the Robert Eggers movies? He's in The Witch, and I think he might be in The Lighthouse, and he's in The Green Knight. Is it Ralph Ineson? Who has the greatest voice of all time, like the most deep, gravelly Northern English voice. It's so cool. Reminds me of that.
A butcher. Find him, please. Bring him to me.
Sure, fine.
Alive, I don't care.
He'll probably be dead, let's be honest.
I
wore a wetsuit at my friend's wedding just out of Shannon. It rained, and I will not apologise for that pun.
Take him alive if you can.
I have never been to Shannon, but also Ben. I don't know. I just don't like being out in public. I don't even like wearing short sleeves. I'm wearing short sleeves now, but that's because I'm doing laundry. I mentioned hanging out laundry earlier. There was a lot of laundry on the line outside. This is the only shirt I had around. This is a shirt I bought when I was 16 years old, and I wear it when I have nothing else left. It is very fucking old. But yeah, I don't even like wearing short sleeves. You could do with a dose of who gives a fuck. Exactly. Like, that is usually what it comes to when I go swimming. I eventually get to a point where I'm like, oh, who fucking cares? We're all going to be dead soon. And then I just do it. But like, you know, the thought always gets to me. Don't let others stop you from enjoying something as pure and wonderful as the sea. Exactly. It's why, I mean, the term wild swimming is not problematic in and of itself. It's just like a term. But I remember a while ago, wild swimming in quotes became like a trend among like strange middle class people in Britain. And I remember thinking, why are you trying to gentrify swimming? It's so pure and fun. Oh, I'm making like €50 a kill. Holy shit. That's so good. We're making like €50 a kill. Oh. Now, the game has crashed. Come on. Okay, this has happened before. I think we're still live. This has happened before. And what happened is, we went over to full camera. We just exited the game. Like, just quit it. And then it automatically saved and was fine. Right? It came in and just, like, save stationed. So, this should be okay. End task. and then because I want to kill Ripper before the stream ends. Bring back up the Xbox app. Too much boomstick for Fable. Maybe it can't handle the phone died, so it's just been lurking. Maybe you can't handle the particle effects. The feeble, tiny, underfunded Microsoft can't handle emulating. The English middle class really know how to make fun things cringe. Yeah. I mean, they were like, oh, we do this new type of swimming called wild swimming. And it was like, well, what's that? It's like swimming on a beach. It's like, like, I don't mean to be stupid. Isn't that just the default? Or like, where it's like swimming by a cliffside beach. It's like, there's other places you swim aside from a swimming pool, I guess. So it's just not swimming in a swimming pool? No, it's special. What are you talking about? The human swimming, you dickheads, exactly. It's literally just the act of swimming. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, this is much better at firing faster, but oh, I'm still shit, is the problem. Alright, headshots. Oh my god, it is actually getting a bit framey when I fire the fucking bullets out. I don't know if it likes the particle effects. This gun is way better, I've decided. Look how much faster it can fire at these fuckers. I'm getting off like 4 shots in a row.
Come on!
Come on! Also, still making quite a lot of money. Okay, the reloading time is quite high. That's the trade-off, I guess. But yeah, like, I've only ever really been swimming in a couple of swimming pools, and then, you know, beaches surrounded by cliffs, or, you know, a nice woodland or whatever, which is just default in Ireland, I suppose. It's either that or the worst beaches in the world. Oh, the dog has a cute collar on? I might have forgotten I put that on. Do you have a little collar? Hang on. Do I have any other collars? I think I might have picked some up at some point. Items? Would it be in miscellaneous, maybe? Dog elixir? Collar of regality. Or collar of holding. Collar of regality. You can tell a lot about the person by their dog's collar. For instance, that they have no taste and don't know how to handle money. Use the collar in inventory to put on your dog. This also allows you to rename him. Ooh! Sure. Dog's name. Oh god, what the fuck do you name a dog? I've never named a dog. I call all dogs dog. I do the Columbo naming method. I might just leave it a dog. Can we choose one letter at a time? Sure. What do you call a dog? Slunt? Slunt's a good dog name, right? T. A T? Oh, how do you do caps? Fuck. Oh, you tap in to do caps. I've never typed on a controller before. T. I'm gonna say... instantly, I'm going... Terrence. What do you name dogs? What's a dog name? Tricycle? A tricycle would be a great name for a dog that was missing a leg. You know those dogs that are missing a leg but are just happy anyway? Tricycle would be a fantastic name. Twunk. You know what? Twunk. My dog is Twunk. There we go. Thank you. Welcome to the team, Twunk. Likes dog treats, praise and fetch, dislikes punish. He basically is fine with me. Well, Twunk, welcome to the team. You've been here the whole time, but I've barely acknowledged you. My friend wants me to get a name and give it my own full name so he can enjoy calling for it in the park. I kind of enjoy that. Emma is the opposite of this. Emma doesn't like when pets have people names. I kind of do. Like if a dog is just named like Howard or Terrence or something like that. Sebastian. If a dog just has like a normal, boring human name, I find that very funny. Emma despises it. She named the pigs. I still will quite often just call the pigs Pig, or if there's 2 pigs, whichever one I see first is Pig, and then the other pig is Other Pig. So sometimes I'll walk into a room, see Frodo sitting on the fireplace or something, and go, hello, pig, and then look over and see Pebble and go, hello, Other Pig, and then sometimes it's flipped. Clive is such a good dog name. Our cats have human names. It's just fun. It's a good time. I've never named a cat either. My brother's cat, which I only ever call Cat again, is called Taco, which I hate. I think that's a shit name. I think it's a terrible name for a cat. Taco the cat. I don't know, some people will find it cute, but I hate that sort of thing. I think Winston, I can't remember the other one. Right, in here, I think we're about to fight some boys. There we go. Defeat Ripper's guards. Fair enough. There we go. This is such a good gun. I'm so happy. Right, reload. Reload everything so we can, like, fucking nail the bricks. Ah, you're missing. Tobias. Tobias is a good one as well. Come on, reload. Thank you. Click, 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 click. Beautiful babies.
Hey, it likes you.
There we go. Oh, this is so good. Why was I not using this gun all along? I should have bought this ages ago. There we go. We can just fucking mince them. Look at that. It's so good. You better fuck off before something. I wasn't listening. There we go. And then this guy as well. Bang. Bang. Oh, there's so many of them though. Also, where's my... Isn't my, my big woman meant to be helping at some point? Where'd big woman go? Where'd Hammer go? I thought Hammer was meant to be like a companion. Is that just for the Crucible?
That's right.
There we go.
The rest of us, I guess.
Kill the ninja, because that's going to be problematic, I think. Okay, fire the gunman as well. Go. Okay, the combat has gotten much easier and much more fun in the past couple of minutes. Am I losing all this experience, by the way, by not slurping it up quick enough? I didn't realize it faded away. Oh, they might all be just combining into bigger balls. Yes, no need to slow motion. There's more of them around, please. Please? Fucking hurry. There we go.
Come on.
Fucking shoot him! Bang, 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 bang. There we go. Now, kill her.
Now that was a mistake.
Are they all
You know
dead?
how hard good grafters are to come
There we
by.
go.
I'll have to deal with you myself.
Where is he?
And I promise, you're gonna wish they'd killed you first.
Where are you?
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Oh, there he is. He landed on me. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm just gonna smash you up a bit. Like, I'm just gonna lure you around. The music hasn't even really bothered to kick in. I'm just gonna lure you around and then just smash you with a gun. What? That was it?
Okay, you got me. But you're not gonna kill me, right?
Yes. Kill Ripper, obviously.
Well, aren't you a nice little guy?
Don't pet my dog. I just said I was gonna kill you. Here we go. What's wrong with you? The dog doesn't like you either. I told him you were a prick before we came in. Oh, that was easy. That was not really a boss fight that they should have bigged up. Cool. Lovely. Let's go hand in this quest then. Bye. Wait, there's probably treasure around here. Before we hand this in, we should probably do the treasure. Aren't you a nice little guy? Treasure? Out of the fucking way. Jesus. I cannot imagine having a dog. My God, they're annoying. Like, they're kind of... Sometimes they can be cute. Not gonna say they're always irritating, but they're mostly annoying, aren't they? Like, if they were very small, so you could at least step over them. But one that's knee-high like this, it would get under your feet constantly. I get annoyed by the pigs doing that sometimes. The amount of times I've slid Pebble around like a hockey puck with my foot. Just accidentally, I should say. But it happens. With a dog, you just be pelting them left and right. I don't think I did that when there was a dog around, but they just seem so annoying. Distracted by cute dog mid-fight is relatable, though. I don't know. I just I don't find this dog cute, I have to say. An iron clockwork rifle, worse than your master turret. Well, why bother then? I guess I can sell it, but Who's going to take a second-hand gun? Is that a market? I actually don't know. I have seen, I think, a gun twice in my life. I saw one gun when I was very young. When I was about 8, probably. I walked by a bank while they were doing like a transfer of cash. You know, where they have the big armored van, and there was a couple of army boys outside it with rifles. And then the second time I saw a gun was when I was about 20, more like 22 or something like that. I went to Florida, and the first thing I saw as I got off the plane was a large man with a gun shouting at everybody to be quiet. And it was a security guard, and I went, yeah, we're here. This is America. And then the second thing I saw as I got out of the airport was billboards for, are you in too much medical debt, and do you want to fire fucking assault rifles? Come to this range. Vault? Oh, I'm not gonna fucking land this. Are you insane? How do I get across to that key? Also, is that a boy I can kill? It is. Right, let's kill this boy then. But like, what else do you want me to do? Come on, just... How am I supposed to get across? Can I... Oh, without even targeting him. Look at that! Fucking hell, I'm good. Yeah, I know, return to Jaws. Fuck it, vault! Oh, that was a bad idea! Okay, there's no fall damage, as it turns out. That should have hurt me quite a lot, I think. I'm shocked that didn't hurt me. Bye. I love this gun. I could go across forever and do this gun. Can I walk up there at all? Okay, they must be coming from up here. Hi. There we go. Oh, it's so satisfying. Anyone else? You just kind of popped in, so I'm assuming I kill you as well. Stop doing this. Although that was kind of cool. The whole teleporting thing. Anyone else? Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Fucking zoom in! Fucking hell. Stop doing the spell! I keep hitting B because that seems like the obvious thing to do in order to back out of something. Where's the treasure? There we go. That seems like the obvious thing to back out of that view, but instead it just casts a fucking spell at the ground. God, our outfit is cool. I just use it. It's not really going to do much, to be honest. Although we probably have enough for something small. We probably have enough for lots of spells, but I never use spells, so what's the point?
You dodge the coffin all this
Oh, fuck off.
weak-elbowed hobdropping.
Bye. 10 out of 50. Is that enough to fulfill the quest? Because I'm not doing all 50. Are you insane? Go to the gargoyle cave. It is actually enough. Okay. Where's the gargoyle cave? I guess we'll find out, maybe. First, let me get this key that's over here. And then we'll go hand in this Ripper quest as well. I've been live for a while, actually. I'll go a little bit longer, just because I enjoyed the game. And at some point, we have to finish this thing. Can I just vault down again, I suppose? This feels like it shouldn't work. Oh, I'm shocked that's not killing me. I would die if I tried to do that. Like, the highest wall I've ever jumped off of was... fairly regularly, I would jump off of the town walls in my hometown. Do I have the right one done? Yes. Or the right one active. I would jump over the town walls in my town. Fuck off. There's more of you pricks. Fuck it. I'm just ignoring you, to be honest. You're annoying me. Giles Farm added to map. Where do I need to go? Show me the sparkles. This way? Let's go. But like, it was a shortcut to school, so I would just climb up them and then drop down on the other side. But that is not that high. Oh, they're right there. Oh, fuck me. Fine, just beat the shit out of them for a bit. Zoom! If you get close to them, you're fucked. So, see, switch targets, you fucking idiot! There is no easy way to switch targets, which makes this very fucking annoying. Switch, turn around. Sorry, I know I'm getting angry at a video game and yelling like I am a parody of a person, but it is unbelievably frustrating when it does that. Right, I've sorted out your fucking boy. I think if you do the aim button again, well, like, press Y again. I think pressing Y just fires it off into the sky.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah, I'm here.
And Ripper? I guess he's dead then. Just wish I could have seen him go.
I didn't. I made it very quick.
Slow and painful.
Maybe if I had brought him back, they would have become friends or lovers? Do we think he would have... oh, the focus one. The focus one is... Isn't that just the same button? I actually don't know. I barely know how to control this. You killed Ripper and ended the threat to Giles' farm. Do you think if we brought him back, it would have been like a slow torture scene where he would have killed him? Or would they become lovers or something? You know, would it be like, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to kill your boy. And then he would have gone, I'm sorry too. I shouldn't have sent this woman to kill you. And then they would have kissed? Probably not, but you can dream. Can I take your book or whatever? Is this a book I can take? It looks slightly different to the rest of the room. Is it sheet music? Stop focusing on my shoulders and... Ugh. I know they're nice shoulders, but the game should show other things as well. Alright, I guess we're done. Sleeping heals your wounds. Don't need to sleep right now. Let's travel to the gargoyle place. Because that's a thing I can do now. The gargoyles. Do you want to set the gargoyles as the thing? You haven't found this location yet. Fuck me. Destroy 10 dark gargoyles. Go to the gargoyle cave. Fucking fine. Let's go. Where do I need to go from here? Where's the sparkle trail? This way. We're running to the gargoyle cave, everybody. And then we'll save. Where? This way. Hopefully it's close. Heavy weapons trader? I don't use heavy weapons. I barely use the melee weapon I have. This way. I wish this was... I know I'm complaining about nothing now, because this is already unbelievably helpful, having a magical glowing trail that leads you to your next destination. But I wish it was a little bit clearer. Are you a boy that I need to kill? Are you a bad boy? You're a oh no, you're a bad boy though! Right. Was that the only bad boy? No, there's big old boys here. Hello. Just fucking spam shoot. Can somebody help me? Why is the screen going so desaturated? Fucking hell! Oh my god. Okay, heal. These guys always fucking eviscerate me. Potions. Use just a standard okay potion. And then zoom in and fucking destroy the pricks. This guy, the red boy, the big one, the big fucker, the bigger boy, not this one, the bigger boy. Shot fucking target the right boy. Thank you. That one. There. That's what I wanted. Now, help these guys out. There. Now we're all sorted. Was that so hard? Wasp sounds. I think wasps are kind of cute now. I didn't used to. Now I like wasps. Same with spiders, especially cellar spiders. I think they're kind of cute. Not everyone will agree, but once you see a spider just kind of angrily waving its arms at you while going, "Meh," and then you like brush it away from you, it's kind of cute and endearing. Also, it was just what's it called? Exposure therapy. I don't know if exposure therapy is a real thing that works in actual phobias, but it did with me in my mild fear of spiders, where once I moved in here and had to do some renovation work and just had to brush hundreds of spiders away every hour, it kind of cured me of any fear of spiders. Now I look at adorable little spider feet and go, oh, so cute, because they objectively are. Who are you? Sheriff? Who cares? Sorry, for a brief second, I was like, let's enjoy the peaceful ambience. The music's quite nice, the wind and stuff. And then a guy went, ah! It kind of spoiled it for me. That's what I get for trying to enjoy ambience in a fantasy game. Spiders are cool and cute. I imagine you can't be frightened of spiders if you're Australian. Because I know it's a meme. It's a meme that people are probably tired of if you're Australian. That Australian spiders are fucking nightmares. But they are, a little bit. Like, huntsman spiders, I know they're harmless, but they look like a cursed nightmare that crawled out of a child's brain. They're really fucking horrible to look at. Most people here are super scared of them. Well, I guess maybe, weirdly, they would be more frightened because the dangerous ones live there. Like, I remember, I think it might have been an episode of Peppa Pig. Am I still wearing the fucking ears? I am. I think it might have been an episode of Peppa Pig where it was, the message of the episode was like, spiders aren't scary, they're actually very helpful. You don't have to be scared of spiders. And then they had to pull it in Australia because it was like, nah, you should probably be afraid of spiders. Where the fuck is the gargoyle cave? Oh, it's down there. Okay. Yes, I think being scared of spider in Australia is a smart. Love spiders? I sent into a Discord chat at some point some adorable little spider feet, and then told people that they were spider feet, and people were confused and annoyed at me. And I was like, but they're so cute and small. They're so sweet. Little babies. Gargoyles Trove. Okay, here we go. Diving. First time I've dived. Dove? Divin? I don't know. Divin. Oh, it's just a cave. Okay, fair enough. Is this like a dungeon? Or I'm gonna have to fight gargoyle boys? Or is it just some treasure? I'd be fine with either. But yeah, where was the photo? Hang on. Now I just want to see some adorable little spider paws. Spider paws. Oh! Look how fucking cute that is. It's so cute. Did you know that spiders have adorable tiny paws from Sad and Useless Humor? Oh god, they're so fucking cute. They're so sweet and small and fluffy. Oh, especially that one. Look at his little toes. Yes, it looks like they have little boots or socks on. They're so cute. Anyway, there we go. I like them now. No one's died from being bitten since the 70s. Yes. I think the way... I remember reading this, and this might have been from QI or The Unbelievable Truth or something, so take this with a giant pinch of salt. But I think the way that spiders kill people now... I mean, not intentionally. They're not hunting people. But they freak people out while driving. Like, they cause car crashes, basically. Because a spider will, you know, go into the visor above a car windshield. And then you go, oh, it's fucking sunny, innit, mate? And then you'll pull down the thing. And then a fucking huntsman will land on you. And you go, oh, struth! And then hit a fucking van or something. I endorse this message despite them not being insects, technically. They're like honorary insects. People just assume. Oh, Jesus, this better not be a puzzle. Destroy 20 gargoyles. What? Do I get levels of reward? That opened. Oh, this is very worrying. I don't like this at all. Terrible accent, but yes, I could see that being the case. Struth. Crikey. Sorry, I know nobody says that. I mean, or maybe somebody said it. Steve Irwin said it. But again, I've made my feelings on Steve Irwin clear over the years. Namely, that he should be fired into the sun. And that I admire. I find stingrays even cuter because they killed him. I'm gonna say it. Dog tricks the growl. Okay, I'll take that, fine. That's honestly not that good, but okay, thanks. Can I shoot you? Do you count? Maybe? What? Oh, that must be the way to the final treasure over there. Okay. So this is like a bridge over to like the final big boy treasure. But in order to do that, I'm gonna need to find 50 gargoyles. That is never going to happen. There's no way. There is literally no chance that happens. 50 gargoyles? I've probably missed like 20 already. I don't know how much longer this game is, but it keeps warning me like, the next main quest you choose will seal you away from this island. Am I climbing into a fucking sewer pipe? Whatever. As long as I shower afterwards. I should learn how to do some accents. It would help my stream, probably, considering how many genuinely awful voices I do. Like, it's all some flavour of bad English accent. I should learn how to do a Scottish accent. I should learn how to do an Australian accent. I should learn how to do... I don't know. Is there any other I'm allowed to do? Really? Right. And honestly, I think that's where we're going to save, because we're live for 3.5 hours. I will continue on next time I play this with the main quest. We've done enough side quests for now. I'm going to do the main quest next time. For the first time in a while. And I think it's going to lock me away from this area for a while. So I'll probably try and, like, buy up some properties so I get some money flow. At least.
Business has
Speaking of which.
it's closing.
And also, I'm going to try and get rid of that fucking tattoo as well, because I kind of hate it. Anyway, goodbye, everybody. I am going to take in some laundry, run some errands, and then maybe make some food? I don't know. I haven't really decided what I'm going to do with the rest of my day. I have stuff to do, but am I too lazy to do it? We'll see. Anyway, let's see who I can raid, shall we? Thank you for joining, everybody. I always like these. As streams like this go on, like, I find that when I play like a classic old game, and Fable is an old game, Fable 2 is an old game, I find that the longer it goes on, the less people watch, which is completely fine. It usually starts very high. I get like 50 viewers, and then by like stream 9, people are like, fucking Fable 2 again, but I really genuinely enjoy it, so I'm gonna finish it. My partner had a close encounter with a redback in my old share house where it was on their foot, and despite growing up in the country and me growing up in the city, they're the arachnophobic one. They started yelling at me, are you, like, city goth and country goth, then? Are you that meme? Sorry. They started yelling at me to get it, and I was like, I'm trying, but it was on their sock. So they took their sock off in a panic, and it died in the sock. No! Emma killed a moth in a panic yesterday. Or the day before, and I genuinely didn't feel like speaking to her for a bit. I got very annoyed. Which I know is silly, but I love moths. I love bugs in general. I don't kill bugs. Thanks for the stream. Yes, thank you for anybody who joined. And I will go raid somebody. You know what? I'll just raid this person. /raid. Have I spelled it right? Yes, I have. Anyway, bye everybody. Bye. I'll be live tomorrow with Emma. Emma and I will be playing Beacon Pines. Maybe finishing Beacon Pines. Is it called Beacon Pines? Can't remember. But I hated that game up until the last 30 minutes of the last stream. And then I quite liked it actually when it got a bit more fucked. So I'm looking forward to it. Bye. We barely talked about cum. False quote. Although no, we didn't really talk about cum. We talked about like glances and clits and squash weirdly a lot, but we didn't really mention cum much. Anyway, bye. I'll do an awkward wave.